Selam dostlarım. Yepyeni bir vampir oyunuyla karşınızdayım. Oyun yeni çıkmış bulunmakta arkadaşlar ve güzele benziyor. Hep birlikte oyun nasılmış, nasıl bir vampir oyunu oynayacağız görelim. Yeni oyun dedik arkadaşlar. Bakalım oyunda bizleri neler bekliyor. Prensin odası diyor. Vampirler aramızda dolaşıyor. Bilmeden şehirlerini kurduk, savaşlarını verdik ve açlıklarını doyurduk. Yüzyıllar boyunca bu yaratıklar rakip mezhepler halinde örgütlendiler. En büyüğü Camarilla'dır. Camarilla aklımızda bulunsun. Alanlarında Camarilla mahkemeler maskeli baloyu uygular diyor. Vampirlerin varlığını ölümlü dünyadan saklayan küresel bir komplo. Maskeli baloyu bozmanın cezası ölümle cezalandırılır. Boston'da vampir grupları uzun zamandır birbirlerinin boğazına düğümleniyor. Pek çok çatışmadan sonra yeni prens Hazel Iversen bir grup kan büyücü ile kırılgan bir anlaşma imzaladı. Hartford County olarak bilinir. Herhalde bizim kahramanımız Camarilla mıydı? Bu ittifak sadece alana istikrar sağlamakla kalmayacak ama kan ticaretini prense verecek. Vampir seçkinlerinin ihtiyaçlarına hizmet eden kan ve ölümlü kurbanların ticareti bu gece ölümsüzler kutlayacak. Yani ilgi çekti gibi. Nekan. Hediyeler.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Kan görüyorum, vahşet görüyorum. Şakak kemiğinden girmiş levye görüyorum.
No, it's too late. It's too late now.
Ne oluyor lan? Vampire the okuyamıyorum. Ama arkadaşlar bu ilk seri değil. Oyunun ilk serisi değil. Oyunun farklı sürümleri de yani bu galiba üçüncü oyunu falan. Hani diğerlerine bakmak isterseniz internette bulabilirsiniz arkadaşlar. O neydi lan? O grafik neydi öyle? Bu arada arkadaşlar full grafikte oynuyoruz. Sistemin bize vermiş olduğu yüksek ayarlarda oynuyoruz şu an.
You feel it too? Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Hadi abicim. Hadi abicim. Kadına ne olmuş böyle ya?
We've got a problem.
Bu arada bu ölmüştü. Az önce yerde yatan kadın o değil miydi? Of adam löpletiyor vallahi sıfır aracı.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Prensin odası. Bu arada arkadaşlar videoları beğeniyorsanız like tuşuna basmayı unutmayın. Ayrıca kanalıma abone değilseniz de abone olabilirsiniz.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck! Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it. This has got to be bad, Amem.
Hmm. Anladım. Psikolojiden girelim.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run. We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
Bir dizi vardı ya,
There's no
Origin
way I'm
diye.
leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in
Ona
this city.
benzetmişler
It took
sanki
me
biraz.
years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Buna ne olmuş böyle ya?
My little darlings, you're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Hmm.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Amem. My dear Amem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Bunların yüzlerine, vücutlarına ne olmuş böyle ya?
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Adam ol.
Consider it done. That'll do.
Bu mu prens?
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the code red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party.
Adamı güzel çizmişler ama.
Code red is a code red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a
Tipe bak ya.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Yani kim bu?
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now.
Çok diyalog koymuşlar ya. Bu kadar diyalog koyulmaz ki abi.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
Aşırı diyalog koymuşlar. Yani
You'll never change.
Dejan.
oyunun tadı kaçıyor bir müddet sonra ya.
Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Nereye odaklanak kardeş? Ee? Ne yapacağız abi? Allah Allah. En gıcık olduğum şey yine ya. Heh.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up.
He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iversen, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen, as if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Oh be. Ya oyunu bize oynatmıyor ya. Bu kadar diyalog eklenir mi ya?
What a shitty night.
Oyunun zevki kaçıyor.
Pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Arkadaş ne oluyor ya? Vampir oyunu mu? Paranormal aktivite oyunu mu? Arkadaşlar vallahi ben de anlamadım. Hani şöyle vurdulu kırdılı böyle savaş olsa çok güzel olacak oyun da. Ama şu an öyle gözükmüyor.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny, for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
Abi hadi ya, bu ne kadar diyalog ya. Bir daha ayrılmayacağız. Tamam hadi.
But now we'll be together forever.
We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Aynen.
Yes.
Hadi.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Hadi be öf. Buradan da Harry Potter'a bağladık. Çok güzel. Harika gidiyor oyun.
Leisha. It's been a while. Hey, MM. When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
I know that you knew her before, but she's the leader of Boston now. You owe her respect before everyone, and in every circumstance. She is your prince.
Are you lecturing me? First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka! a jump down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Ya abi böyle oyun bitmez ki ya. 20 dakika oldu konuşuyoruz ya. Sadece bir tane asansör ilerleyebildik. Bu kadar da olmaz ki ya. Araştırmacı yemeklerse. Abi bize her işte usta. Mevcut deneyim 0. Sonunda ya. Şuraya bir atlasak var ya, oyunun tadı çıkacak bence de.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do
Ver
it.
yetkiyi, gör
She'll
etkiyi,
never
hadi.
see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Ya bu nasıl bir yürüyüş ya? Bu nasıl bir yürüyüş ya? Yani bunu çizenin ben... Adam insan biraz özenir o yürüyüşü. Yani bir bayan olarak nasıl öyle yaparsın ya?
MM, I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly.
Ne yapacağım şimdi ben?
Wits about us. Got it?
Come with me. There.
Going.
Anladım. Kana ihtiyacımız var, kana. Ne diyor? Vampirlerin güçlerini alan cezbetmeyi veya boyun eğdirmek için açtığını girmek için kullanılırlar diyor. Tamam. Az içtik ya. Biraz daha içebilirdik. Orayı tam çözemedim. Basılı mı tutacaktık acaba F'ye ya? Neyse adamı öldürmeyek. Güzel.
I told you to be careful.
Sorry, I got carried away.
It's all right. As long as it stays between us.
Lan adamı
But
öldürmüşüz.
watch out. This kind of slip up could cost us big out there.
I know, I know. All right, Jay. Where are you hiding? I know that perfume. Jay. Shit. Shit. Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Bazor's ears must be burning.
Sayın baylar ve bayanlar, aşıyla ilgili sorunuz olursa benimle değil, daha doğrusu ile iletişime geçmeniz gerektiğini lütfen unutmayın. Tamam. Kapıyı aç.
I hope he's all right.
Ulan tüm şeyimizi buraya kullandık ya. Tüh.
What were you doing in the archives?
Tamam, burada başka bir şey yok.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
Abicim, senin gelmenin güvenli olduğunu onaylayabilir misin? Cevabım için bekliyorum. Neredesin demiş, çart çurt. Notu oku. Yardımınıza ihtiyacım var. Mümkün olan en kısa sürede benimle bir oyukta buluş mu? Oyuk dediğin neresi lan?
Her last message to Abigail. The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me.
Nereye gideceğiz ha? Şurada bir yol var.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude?
Dur lan.
Hey, what now? You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Get ulan, sana mı kaldık biz?
You catch on quick.
Allah Allah. Bu ne lan?
If Zeus had chosen fire to reign over all others, the rose would be queen. Took the elevator to get here.
Allah Allah, asansöre binemiyoruz ya. Yok, buraya binemiyoruz, tamam.
Shit.
A file about a party from a few years ago. It's the one Journey asked. Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
Abigail kim abi ya? Ha, yolculuk hakkında.
Hey, what now? Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
You seem busy. I'll leave you alone.
You catch on quick.
Kardeş, nereye gideceğiz kardeş? Seçeneklerimiz tükendi.
I'd like to hear Abigail's side of the story.
Şuradan gidelim yine.
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
You want to...
Bu tarafa geçmemiz lazım da. O asansöre nasıl bineceğiz? Onu çözemedim. Şurada bir şey var ama bakalım. Bir yere atlıyoruz ama nereye? Burada bir şey yok. Tamam. Daha bir şey yok abi, tamam.
They can't hurt me.
Şurada sanki bir şey daha var gibi.
I have to talk to Abigail.
Oyukta buluş. Oyuk nerede oğlum ya?
Battery's dead. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me...
Oyuk, oyuk. Ya bu asansörden yukarı çıkacağız. Bence de. Şurası neresi? Nereye gidiyor? Burada olmuyor. Şurayı deneyelim tekrar ya. Niye yapamıyoruz ya? Şu asansörden yukarı çıkmamız lazım. Ne diyor? Hedefleri göster. Q. Yolculuk bul. Yeni bul, bana yolculuk hakkında soru sor. Şimdi sizin şeyinize de Allah Allah, nasıl yapacağız ya?
Yes?
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news?
No. radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys, how well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them.
I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand. Well, I'll leave you to it. I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Bence şeye gideceğiz ya. Bir dakika. Şu kadın her şeyi anlatması lazım.
Hey, what now? Come on, she works for you. You know her.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
Olmadı.
You seem busy. I'll leave you alone.
You
Şey.
catch on quick. What a nightmare.
Ya arkadaş. Ya şu mavide bir görev mi var? Ben mi anlamadım? Allah Allah.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Acaba asansör kartını mı aldık?
I hope he's all right. It's locked.
Deneyek lan. Pardon, yanlış geldik. Asansöre nereden çıkıyorduk ya? Bu da olmazsa artık var ya, yeter ya. Lan niye olmuyor ya? Ya en son burası kaldı. Aha bak, tamam, burasıymış ya. Ah, bulduk sonunda.
No fucking way. Shit.
Zor bela ya.
So this is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be all right. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, Mem. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Ne yapsak la? Ne yapsam?
Listen, honestly, you'd better get out of here.
What? What are you talking about? I can't just run away. Do you know something I don't?
Hazel feels threatened. And rightfully so. If her court senses she's weak, they'll press the advantage. Do you know how that will end?
It's just another day at the races, Mem. Hazel doesn't shout it from the rooftops, but I can assure you, she's knee-deep in it every day. Still, she calls the shots. She can take the pressure.
Jay, you should listen to me.
I know the court better than you do.
Let's say Hazel doesn't want to hurt you. Others could change her mind.
Who would? Honestly, who would stand to gain something from my death?
April olabilir.
I don't trust April.
What makes you think she'd want to hurt me? She's my boss.
Precisely. Because she's your boss. You're the reason the prince is now unhappy with her. Do you think she's gonna back you up when she's alone with Hazel?
No, you're right. What a bitch. If I run, people will think I'm guilty and that I want to leave the Camarilla. But you can't leave the Camarilla.
Yes, we can. I know people who can help you. Anarchs. Don't underestimate them. They've held out against the Cam for a long time now.
Do you realize what it would mean to really run away?
I just know what's gonna happen to you if you stay here.
But if I leave, they'll call for a blood hunt.
If you stay, you won't make it through the night. Listen to me, damn it!
You don't know that. I can't just drop everything like that.
İyi lan git geber.
Survive the night alone.
You have to believe me about the Anarchs. I know their leader, Saul. I've seen her help people in situations like yours. It's your only chance.
I could stay.
And be destroyed? Listen to me. Saul can help you. You can do this.
How do I go about this? Where do I go?
I'll go back to see the prince. That'll buy you some time. Don't waste a second. Don't go back to your office. You have to disappear right now.
But what about you? What are you going to say? You're risking everything for me.
Don't worry. Hazel has nothing on me. You're going to the Anarchs. I'm going to contact Saul. She'll come and get you at the club in Roxbury.
Is it just me, or is this not the first time you've done this?
I don't think we've got time for that.
You're right. We're doing this.
Yanlış mı yaptık acaba ya? Emin olamadım ha. Leisha. Bu da özgür olsun be. Neyse ben bunları sonra ayarlarım. Devam et kardeşim.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely...
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other.
Bu prense hiç güvenmedim ben ya. Bence doğru kararı verdik arkadaşlar.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
Yalan söyle.
It's all very hazy in my mind.
Come on, we're friends. You must tell me everything.
Yes, I know, but I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey
Bu
with
nasıl
me?
bir çocuk lan? 18 yaşında yüz hatlarına sahip. Saçmalık ya. Oyunu beğenmedim ama bitirmek istiyorum. Fazla uzatmışlar. Yakalandık. Bakalım ne görüyoruz.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Tamam arkadaşlar, burada görevi oyunu burada sonlandıralım. Bir sonraki görevde görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Kendinize iyi bakın. Videoları beğendiyseniz de like tuşuna basmayı unutmayın. Ayrıca kanalıma abone değilseniz de abone olup bana büyük bir destek sağlamış olursunuz. İyi akşamlar diliyorum.